What's good with y'all? It's T&E exclusive, man.
And today we coming at y'all with a story time, man. First time me and this kid right here got smacked together, got high. You feel
me? Yeah.
So
I don't know what y'all call getting high. Some people call it getting smacked. Some people call it getting buzzed. Whatever
Same
you want.
Thing.
Whatever you want to call it. You feel me?
So I'm gonna tell my story. Or no, you're gonna tell your side of the story first, and then I'm gonna tell my side of the story. So.
All right. Because we got some different opinions on this story.
Some of us, one of us remember one part, one of us remember another part, and either way, so.
Bottom line of the story, we was both high as shit, so that's, we might both get it wrong, you feel me? Alright, so look, I ain't gonna put my man's name out there like that, because he don't like that shit, but I'm gonna just say my man's for right now. But anyways, I asked my man's, I was like, you trying to go over to my crib and smoke, you feel me? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, my man EJ with me, and he ain't never pulled no GBs before. A GB is a gravity bomb.
Yeah. If y'all smoke, y'all probably know what that is. But if you smoke and you don't know what that is, I suggest you get hip.
Yeah. By the way, I do not promote no marijuana use.
None of that.
No cigarettes, no vaping, none of that.
We can't tell you not to do it, but
we just don't promote it.
Yeah, you gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day. So
it's just bad habits we didn't pick up on. Alright, but anyways, back to the story. So I had my mans up. I was like, I got my mans with EJ with me and all that. He was like, I told him, I was like, he ain't never did this before.
Yeah, man.
So he was like, oh man. And I was like, yeah, this better be funny. So I don't remember picking this man's up. This man says we went and picked him up.
Swear we picked him up.
I don't remember. It was like last year or something like that.
But it was last summer.
Yeah, last summer. But yeah, so if we did pick him up, I went and picked him up, you feel me? So we got back to my crib and my man pulled everything out, you feel me? Because he had all the, what do you want to call it? The
accessories.
The supplies. The supplies for the session, you feel me? Alright, so we sitting out here on this deck we on right now. It ain't even look like this.
Yeah, it had like a table, some chairs. Yeah, it just got like one table. But we was gonna choose different locations to shoot this video, but we figured it was only right for this video.
Yeah. But anyways, we was just sitting out here. So my man's, he pulled one. Then, you know, he was like, alright, it's your turn. So I got mine. And then it comes EJ's time. He looked a little iffy on it. So and then as soon as my man pulled the GB, he was right on top of it. No slouch. He got straight to it, you feel me? Alright, so he took that joint, right? And then a couple minutes later, my man's pulled another one, I pulled another one. Then it's EJ's time. He was like, you want another one? He was like, yeah. Then my man's like, you sure? And he was like, yeah. So, man, EJ pulled another one, right? Dog.
Milky.
Dog. My man stayed having a milky, dog. Alright, so if y'all don't know what a GB is, it's a cup full of water, and you put a bottle or anything, and it has a piece on the top of the bottle, you screw it on, like in the bottle cap, right? And you light it and you pull it up because there's holes at the bottom, right? And the water pulling out of the bottle makes the smoke, right? And my man's pulled some extra slow, right? To get more smoke into it. There's so much smoke into it at one point, it turns yellow.
Straight yellow, like brownish yellow. That junk.
Sometimes I be iffy on taking them joints. He be like, stop being a bitch, so I can't be no bitch, you feel me? Alright. Then, so we all pulled like 2. I pulled like 3. I think this man just pulled 2 because it was his first time. But we got done. We put everything away. So we was like, we going out on the trampoline, right? And then we got on the trampoline. We was all just fucking around, doing backflips and shit.
Alright, let me say something on the.
Alright, go ahead.
Let me start. Alright, so look, after we got done smoking or whatever. Alright, so before they went to go on the trampoline, I was sitting like right over there. Y'all can't see it, but it was a little stool I was sitting on, and they was sitting across. So after we pulled the joint, like 5 minutes later, I was like, man, I was just sitting there. I was stuck. Like if you smoke, you know what being stuck means. So I was stuck, right? And all of a sudden, my whole body just went numb.
Fuck that bitch. Hey, fuck that. She fucking up the vibe.
I know. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was stuck, right? And so, I was just sitting there. 5 minutes later, whole body went numb. I was like, man, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my body.
Mind you, this man pulled 2 GBs. Never pulled a GB in his life.
Milky joints.
Dog.
And so, then, after my body was numb, after the second one I took, I was dying coughing. So I went inside to go get a drink of water because my throat was hurting. And when I tell you that joint was hurting, boy, my shit was on fire. So then I came back out, sat back down, and then my body went numb again. And then, like 5 or 10 minutes later, they talking about something. All right, let's go on the trampoline.
Bruh.
What? What? I can't go on the trampoline. All right, so the trampoline right now is blue. At the time, it was red because that's the old one. So the first time, like, I looked over there and saw them on the.
Anyways.
At the time it was red, and they went over there to jump on it. And I looked over there, and I don't know if it was the color or what, but I looked over there, and the red joint just started tripping me out for no reason. So I was like, alright, now at this point, I was gone. So I was like, I told him, I was like, y'all tripping, I'm going to sleep. So I went in there, went upstairs, laid down, went to sleep. Or before I went to sleep, so he had like a little clock. He used to have my man used to have a clock, right? Like on the floor. And it was like, let's say it was like 2:30 something. So I would lay down or whatever. Couldn't go to sleep because my head was rolling. My drum was spinning. My head was spinning. So I swear, every time I like woke up, I looked at the clock, it'd be like 2 minutes had gone by. Time was going by slow. So then I finally went to sleep, and he woke me up, and he was like, "You good?" Him and his man was like, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm straight." And so this is the part that I remember. So he woke me up, and then we had to take him home, right? So then we took him home, whatever, and yeah, that's basically, that sums it up mostly. But if you got something to add.
I do got something to add. You already know what I'm about to say. Yo, so me and my mans, we was out there fucking around on the trampoline, right? And yo, this man was professional doing backflips. This man had like 4 backflips in a row. I'm just over there like, yo, I'm high as shit and you high as shit. How the fuck are you doing that? Like, I was trying to hit 2 in a row. I couldn't even do that. This man over here doing like 4 or 5 in a row, like without bouncing in between. Like he landed and did another backflip. Like that shit was crazy. Like how the fuck you do that? But anyways, look, time goes by, right? And we just like, where did this man go? Like, did he really go to sleep or whatever? So we went upstairs, right? And this man was in there slumped, dog. This man was slumped. I woke him up, dog. Yo, I was like, you gonna come out on the trampoline? He was like, no.
Yeah, I do remember y'all. Now that you're saying something, I do remember y'all waking me up.
Look, I was like, why not? This man's right here. Oh my God. This man's like, I can't feel myself. He said, I can't feel my body.
I remember that.
This man said, I can't feel my body. I'm just like, oh man. So, I can't even lie. My first time pulling the GB, dog, me and my mans was out. We won't speak on what we was doing, but we was out there doing illegal stuff. Bad stuff.
Yeah.
in a parking lot, you feel me? I mean, you could kind of get the vibe if you say I was in a parking lot. A commuter parking lot, whole rack of cars, you feel me?
Yeah.
But we was out doing that, and we on our way back, and the GB finally hits me, dog. And I'm sitting here walking on the sidewalk, because this is at the time, I was like 15 or 16, and so I didn't have no car. And we was walking back to our bikes, we were riding bikes. And so I was just walking here, and I'm just sitting here, I'm looking down at the sidewalk, and I'm just like, mouth open and everything. Man's looking at me like, yo, you good? You good? I was like, yo, my head is in a different world right now. So I can get his vibe when he was talking about I can't feel his body. Because my first time, I was gone. I went to sleep when I got home after that shit too. Not even go front.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
But if you do smoke, if you smoke blunts, and you never pull the GB, you gotta pull the GB, dog. You would never... GBs get you higher than blunts unless you facing a blunt by yourself.
Yeah, facts.
But anyways, so yeah, that's the story of our first time getting high together. Well, it's not our first time smoking, it's just our first time smoking together.
Yeah.
It wasn't no blunt, but we pulled GB, so...
Yeah.
We wasn't trying to pull no blunt, because, you know, them things be stanking. You know?
Alright, so that's the story time. So if you ain't check out our last video, go check that out. But like, comment, subscribe below, and we'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, all that stuff. You dig.
Yeah, they know I'm a max, take a hit, that's okay. I'm a stunt with my team, get this money, find a way. Yeah, they hope, yes, you want me, but we